and welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. This is the video we've been waiting for. And as you watch the video, you're going to see my live quantum bliss activation as it happens with Kenji Kumara. Now, pay attention to the very end of the video because as he's interviewing me and we're talking about what happened, you'll see that actually I don't want to talk. I'm actually in a quasi bliss state. Even though I'm awake, I'm really in multiple dimensions. And this is what happens with Kenji Kumara's work. And the reason I mention this is that a lot of you are going to feel that. You're going to see the energy. And you may say, you know, I want to work with Kenji. I'd like to do something like that, Darius. I really want a breakthrough. Well, one of the things Kenji is doing is he's got a 30-minute personal session that is available on this page that you're at. So when you finish the video, see what you feel. And if you want help like that, we want to make it available to you. It's going to be you and him one-on-one on the phone, private with no one else around. So here we go.
They never get it. I always say that again.
My mind is just like, what's going on here?
You're really gonna catch me?
You're really gonna catch me? Really? Symbolic. So when women come for sessions, this is really huge for women. So because their first or second marriage didn't work out, they kind of symbolically have issues that a man won't catch them and have their back because my husband said he would, but then when the shit hit the fan, he dropped me, man. He didn't have my back. So this is psychological thing with women here that going backwards, right? And so in a way they have more resistance than men
we
do.
don't like that.
Huh?
We don't like that.
Yeah. Now, Darius, if you're gonna go forward, you gotta let me know, because that's a whole different thing.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so arms are your side, and it only hurt if you laugh now, remember?
Okay.
All right. Now, you're not gonna move your feet no matter what happens. Like, your body might feel like it's internally gonna go like that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't move your feet.
Okay.
And don't brace yourself like backwards like that.
Okay.
All right? I'll catch you.
Okay.
The more relaxed you are, the easier the fall.
It's all good?
Okay. Okay, stand normal. Is that standing normal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm not a chiropractor. Who's a chiropractor here? I'm not a chiropractor here, but I know he's got a little in his hips, a little cockeyed thing here. I'm just exaggerating here, right? Because that's him to stand normal. I just know things like that. I notice shoulder alignments and how they hold their neck with their face and all that. I just notice it. Now, I didn't want to be a doctor because I didn't want to go to med school. That would have killed me. It really would have killed me. And I do a little this because that feels good.
So good, yeah.
Nah, he's not bad here, you know? Now, we could catch orbs and lights and stuff in the video, which would be really nice. So you guys can hold that state. Colors can show up in the video.
Give me a back.
Oh, the news conference. I got it. Okay. Tempted humor. Tempted humor. Come on. I give him credit, you know.
Remember, if you laugh.
Okay, so symbolic. Okay, I got symbology here. So how about Darius, how about we get a wave for your head being stable on your shoulders. This is archetypal. Just feel what that means. So what I noticed was like a kind of a wobble in your head in response to different situations in your life. And that doesn't necessarily feel comfortable to you energetically. So how about a wave to keep your head like steady upon your shoulders? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. And then, so I always ask them, okay, what do you want to wait for? So more specific, anything you want to wait for? Anything you want?
Well, like we talked about, keeping my presence, keeping grounded, which is sort of the head on the shoulders connected into the higher realm and the groundedness no matter what's going on around me.
Yeah, okay, good.
So staying in my power.
Yeah. Darius' father.
2 boys.
And
6 years old.
Used to be a lawyer.
Still am.
Still am.
Licensed, but
All right.
don't practice.
Good man.
Practice universal law now.
Nice.
Ah, we got him to laugh, man. That was good.
They like that one. I get to feel the audience. Give and take. Tough crowd.
I feel your pain, man. You gotta drive like 2 days.
All right. So also in the wave, naturally in the wave will be, see, it's kind of hard for me to explain this, always, it's always been, and so I always do my best. So we always work with the unconscious, and so we ask for the Darius is unconscious to bring up any level of fear, resistance, anything that would block him from having a steady head upon his shoulders no matter what's happening in his life. Okay? Unconsciously. So you're not going to know. You may think you know, right? So you just allow the unconscious to bring it forward. And so after tonight, he may have some realizations, some insight, some emotional purging, like all of a sudden he starts weeping for no reason for like 3 minutes. That's really good, because that's like purging. It's like the emotional body releasing long-standing stress, like this, like stress, like that kind of. Not that I want to punch your lights out, but just like holding in this because you don't know what to do with it. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. So I pick stuff out of the air with clients. I just start talking. See, and I train people to do that in my training program that I haven't taught yet. We just sorted it out. Okay, good. Oh, and you want to get some of this too, because I'm going to hold his hips. Oh, no, here. Here. No, I mean just energetically. I'm doing his hips too, okay. So we're going to hold his hips, but also on another level, another part of me is holding Darius right here. My light body is holding this. So I only have 2 hands, right? So, but I want to hold here for stability. So whatever you feel, Darius, you can close your eyes now. Don't move your feet. Okay, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming, that's good. I've got you. Keep your neck relaxed. Okay, stay relaxed. Deep breath. Okay, release the head. Okay, everybody breathe. Okay. So that's kind of the session. Different, huh? Yeah. So what did you guys feel when he started going down? What did you feel in your field, in your body?
Just a wave, like,
You actually
just a wave.
Shift, release, shift.
Yeah.
Natural.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, smooth. Yeah,
And to what degree did he surrender and let go?
totally.
Yeah, that's good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So it's happening in you because you're in the splash zone, as we say.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'd use an analogy in Hawaii and riding a wave on a surfboard, and you catch it up at the top. Most people will fall over at the top, but you can ride it all the way down to shore. And that's kind of like how these sessions can go. Somehow, we help people to like get up at the top and just ride it by being relaxed, not being anxious.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're talking to a surfer, they have to be relaxed to a certain level to stay on that board and to be one with the wave. So what's going to happen after 40 minutes with him, we don't know. But I can't say that he will be different. That's all I know. He will be different. And it can be on many levels. It all depends on Darius. See, he doesn't have to do anything. He's like going to the beach and like getting some rays. He's like, okay, that's all you do in this session. You just enjoy it. So Darius will be here. He will be wearing my voice, and you people, he will feel your energy, and then he will pop out into the universe. He'll be totally gone. You won't know what's happening in the room. He'll come back, check it out. Okay, you can go get it. So when he goes, he's being taught. And going back to source for recharge, right?
What were you doing that assisted him in letting go
Okay,
like
so
that?
what I teach in the trainings, I'm gonna do again, and a little bit online when I do online events, is to hold the state. See, if you just hold the state of presence, that's all that's needed. You don't have
So
to
all you
repeat.
did was hold the state.
Hold the state. What state? I just hold the state. Hold the state of oneness, love, peace, whatever you want to call it. Present. So I'm really present with him. I'm not spacing out. I'm not thinking about what I should do as a technique. I don't do any of that. You just hold the state and then things happen. So this is what we teach. It's a new concept because we're taught to do. But we say practice though. Practice meditating, practice your yoga, because that
Makes you
Great.
better, yeah.
creates perfection, right?
Oh, okay, so I was gonna say, I would have to experience it to know that I feel it, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I was just noticing for myself. Oh, I didn't feel anything, you know, and then all of a sudden I am feeling some energy going through me
Yeah.
just now.
Yeah.
So that's what, yeah, I wasn't realizing what this was all about, yeah.
So if you just think back to 10 minutes ago, where you were at mentally, emotionally, energetically, and now, just do a comparison, 10 minutes ago and now.
Yeah.
And you should be able to track, saves by the angels, house fire, auto accident, polio, I could have died like 6 days ago, 7 days ago. I blanked out driving back from Prescott home. I hit a divider, fell asleep at the wheel, or I passed out, or I left my body. I don't know. But I could have died because I was going 40 miles an hour. And all I did, so here's another miracle story, angel story about cars. So I got sleepy and I passed out. Coming back home, I hit a divider in Village of Oak Creek, 40 miles an hour. Woke me up. I mean, like really, like woke me up. And my instincts were to like do this with steering wheel to get back on the road. And I'm like, holy cow, man, I could have got really hurt. And I'm thinking, oh, my poor car is all damaged now. The front end's damaged, the tires like buckled up, the rim's all dead. So I'm driving home, and then I get out my driveway to look at it, and I'm expecting, you know, the worst. You know, all I see is scuffed tire. Now this is new tires with new alignment that I just got a Firestone. So, you know, I get into a wreck, kind of, right? New tires. You know, so I'm going, oh my God. So the car didn't get damaged, but I'm really out of alignment. So 2 days later, I got on the Firestone to get alignment. They were like 90 minutes late on my appointment. So they get me in. Then like half hour later, guy comes back, shows me the diagram. He goes, okay, we're done. And I went, well, how'd it go? Because she didn't need an alignment. You didn't need an alignment. I sat there for almost 2 hours at Firestone to find out I hit this thing at 40 miles an hour and I don't need an alignment, that everything's perfect. And I go, that's a miracle. I told the guy, it's a miracle. I hit this thing at 40. He didn't say anything. Like he didn't say anything. But I'm going, that's not possible by physics. It's not possible. Okay, angel story again, right? Somehow it got realigned. Okay. So, we'll take one more comment.
Okay, y'all are watching me?
Yeah.
Oh, you're videoing the whole thing? Oh my
You can
God.
roll over on your right side for a couple
Oh,
minutes.
okay. Is this right?
Yes.
Just like the whole chronicle.
Hello, sleepyhead.
I'm so sorry it just got over. Are you still with the girls? Okay, well, I'm like a 15-minute drive probably.
Okay, Darius,
Okay.
breathe into both hands, breathe in here and here at the same time, so deep
We're
breath.
we're taking
No.
turns taking care of the grandkids.
So exhale.
That was not bad, but, so I have
You're on, Darius. Well, you went down really well. No resistance.
Yeah, I just kind of let go. I had trust.
Yeah.
And when I went down, like in the first moments, it felt like kind of like a rebirth.
Uh-huh.
Like I was kind of going through the rebirthing process, like letting go of all the old, old stuff.
Yeah.
You know, from the first birth.
Yeah. Nice.
I felt very relaxed. And I was just there. I could hear everybody and everything, but my breathing got very shallow and short. It was just like I wasn't really moving. And I was just very peaceful, and blissed out, and just going into different planes of existence. And a couple things I remember, like I remember meeting passed on loved ones, like relatives of my dad's side that I'd never met before, and communicated with them on the different realms. It's like I could see their faces and their energy fields. Some that I'd never met, like my grandfather on my dad's side. And I did a lot of inner child work because I could see myself as like a maybe 11, 12-year-old boy, or that energy field that had gone through some of the trauma, and talked with him and hugged him almost like it was my own son.
Yeah.
So it was very cool. Like I was just in that, there was so much happening and like downloading. I didn't want to leave. And then I went into this, so after all that was done, I sort of went into this like tube. It's like a yellow tube, and I just started like sort of going like being shot through a tube, and I could sort of ride this wave of electricity. And there was some Palladian stuff. They were showing me some cool stuff. They've been showing me like this box for a very long time. And so it was just got some stuff about the box, and then at some point it was like I started feeling like I felt my face move, and I was asking them a bunch of questions, and they said, joy, you know, like whatever you do in joy, it has purpose. Because I was like, well, what do I do next? Or what's the next thing? Like, it was like, whatever you're doing. And I was like, well, I do this really silly thing that's really doesn't help anybody. And they were like, well, what you do in joy has repercussions and purpose for the whole planet. I was like, okay.
What you do enjoy.
Yeah, what you do enjoy.
And you can do that two ways. What you do enjoy and what you do enjoy.
Yeah. No, it was good, man. It was good. I was just totally just gone.
Yeah. You're totally relaxed. Your body didn't
Totally relaxed.
Yeah. So remember that feeling of total body relaxation all the time. So you build up on that, so it never leaves you at some point. You're in that 24/7.
Yeah.
Now you might have been aware when I was talking about peace.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Okay, well it's in your activation. I was talking with the group about that. And about how Yeshua said to build your house.
Oh, yeah, that was before though. That was before.
Okay, well I mentioned it again.
Oh, you meant, okay, no, I didn't hear
Yeah,
it.
to emphasize it. Yeah, so that's the thing.
That was good.
More to come.
It was good. Yeah, it was great. Very relaxed, man. Thank you, Kenji. I love you, brother. Wow. I totally trust you. I was just like, yeah, I want to go. I was right. When I got here, I was like, why is it that, you know, like I said, I get out of balance or get out of that space of being really present. and I went in the quantum wave to that, I don't know, it was 10, 11, 12, 13-year-old boy, and I connected to that soul fragment that was there. That was the thing that I felt like was missing, that I'm sensing is like, I'm not here because that part was way out there in the quantum, wherever it was. And so I sort of had this very long dialogue with that boy. And the funny thing is, he looks just like my son, one of my sons, just like me. Exactly. So it was like I could feel like I was like communicating with him as my son.
Yeah.
And then brought it back. Yeah.
Cool.
That was good. It was even better than the U-Off interview.
Yeah.
Better. Yeah, no, it was great. It was great. Yeah, so we got it. Thank you. It's my quantum wave. You may say, you know, I want to work with Kenji. I'd like to do something like that, Darius. I really want a breakthrough. Well, one of the things Kenji is doing is he's got a 30-minute personal session that is available on this page that you're at. So when you finish the video, see what you feel. And if you want help like that, we want to make it available to be you and him one-on-one on the phone, private, with no one else around. So thank you for watching, and thank you for always being here and being in my life. And thank you, Kenji, for this amazing experience. Much love, everyone. Hope you're feeling blessed here and being in my life. And thank you, Kenji, for this amazing experience. Much love, everyone. Hope you're feeling blessed today.